Alright guys, so let's just get straight into it with this curl defining cream by Eden Bodywork. I already wet my hair a little bit using a spray bottle and some water, and I'm just gonna go in with a good generous amount of moisturizing cream to moisturize my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is very dry, very stiff, and clearly very dirty. I know I'm due for a wash, don't judge me. I just needed to run out quickly today, but I'm just going in section by section, and I'm just combing out my hair, as you guys can see, and this is just gonna make it a lot easier to work with and a lot easier to kind of manipulate later on. If you guys haven't seen my big chop video, make sure you guys go check it out, but we have definitely come a very long way from where I was when I first big chopped. Today's video is sponsored by ULA Hair. They are the ones that sent me this headband wig, so shout out to them. And this is what comes in the pack. It comes with 2 wig caps, as you guys can see, that are a little bit lighter in color. It comes with this card that gives you explanations on how you can win free hair, as well as this little instruction manual that shows you how to care for your hair, what to use and what not to use in it, just to make sure your wig lasts you as long as possible. It also comes with a comb and these beautiful different headbands that we can use on the wig, as well as these lashes that we're going to be using today. So this is what it looks like fresh out of the pack, and I always wash my wigs before using them. I just washed with Aussie shampoo and conditioner. So it comes with 3 clips, 1 on each side and 1 in the middle. One thing I will say about this, it feels sturdy. Like, I feel like this is gonna last me forever. Do you guys see this cap? I'm gonna put some product on it. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of leave-in conditioner on it. I don't want to put any like heavy products, because then that can make the wig stiff. But just because it is curly hair and it is human hair, you kind of want to treat it like it's human hair, of course. And so I'm using this Coconut Eco Styler, and that's what I'm going to be using to kind of just slick my hair back. We want our hair to be as slick as possible and just well brushed back for the style. So I'm just applying gel all around my hairline and just using a comb to kind of brush that down. And then I'm going to put my hair in this ponytail, as you guys can see. You really want it to be tight, but not tight to the point where it's going to give you a headache, of course. This is the ugliest braid you guys have ever seen in your lives. But once again, the point is just to make the hair flat. So I'm just lifting that same ugly braid up so that it's flat as possible in the back. And I'm just pulling the wig cap back a little bit. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my wig and put that on my hair. As you guys can see, the wig itself already comes with this black band, so you really could just wear it like that if you wanted to. You really don't even have to use the other bands, and I love this because then it matches with everything, right? And then you don't have to bother to try to find like black material to make a fake band. And it comes with the clips in the back. So I just clipped that in, and now let's move on to makeup using this foundation. I've been using this for years, and I'm just using this regular sponge that I literally got at the dollar store. I'm telling you, I am all about cheap and efficient. As long as it's effective and it does what it has to do, I don't care for the $50 products, and I don't believe in spending $20, $30 for a makeup sponge. So I'm still using the dollar store ones because that's what works for me. And I'm not using a lot of foundation, as you guys saw. I'm really just going in to kind of hide the redness on my face. I don't really mind if my scars kind of show through because it gives it a much more natural look. I always say this, but I'm just going in trying to cover that redness and make my skin look even. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 22. And I'm just applying that on the inner corners of my eyes, between my brows, on the bridge of my nose, as well as underneath my lip. Under there, you can see that I do have a little bit of redness. That's from a huge zit that I had when I was like 16 years old. It left a scar, and I'm still trying to get rid of it up to this day, almost 10 years later. I'm using the Blink Glow Getter face palette. And I'm going to be using the color Talented, the second color right here. And I'm just using this old brush. As you guys can see, this is ghetto. It's really ghetto. The stick fell off, but it's a good brush. And look, a good brush is a good brush, okay? Hold on. Before I use that, actually, I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm using this matte bronzer by Hannah Lee in the color C26U04. with the bronzer lightly first before I go in with the blush. Once again, I'm not a makeup artist or anything. I'm just bringing it up to my hairline a little bit. I'm not a makeup artist or anything. This is just how I do my makeup. You are free to follow how I do it if you like. If not, then whatever. But please don't come like correcting me on how I apply makeup on my face, because this is what works for me. This gives me the look that I like. And once again, I'm not a makeup artist and I'm not trying to be. So now I'm gonna go in with that second color that we got from the Blink palette, and I'm just gonna go a little bit, just bring it down a little bit more on my cheeks. Like that, just lightly. And I don't even think I'm gonna redip the brush because there's enough. Like, I really just want it light. I don't want anything too crazy. And sometimes I like to go with the brush and just apply the excess pink on my eyelids, because I don't really use eyeshadow on my eyelids. I just, yeah, that's usually what. We're gonna apply a little bit of highlighter. Personally, I just use my finger, and I'm just using the color Confident right down here. I'm just gonna dab my finger in it, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I don't like that like over highlighted look. You know, I like everything to be light and to look as natural as possible. I always go for more of like a natural glow type of look. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that right here on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. That's it for now. And you know what, just to be a little extra, I will put a little something on my eyelid. I'm gonna go back in with that same Confident gold color down here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that just on the inner corner of my eyelid. I just want a little shine. Right on the line of the lash. And then I'm gonna go in with my tweezers. This is just gonna allow me to see better to place it on. So let me try to zoom in as much as I can. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I'm kind of tilting my hand forward. You don't want your hand to be too straight, because then you're bound to hit your eyelash. So you wanna kind of like bend your hand backwards when you're applying it so that you can see better. And just go ahead and apply that on your lash line. I like to have it sit in the back first, and then I work my way into the middle. Bang. Okay, period. Alright, so this is what the lashes are looking like. And I think I kind of messed up the front corner here because I got a little bit of glue on my lid because it just wouldn't sit right. But I'm not even going to bother with that. Usually I would try to go over with some mascara or some eyeliner. But I just feel, because I just messed up this lash, I'm not even going to risk like messing up the whole look with eyeliner. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of mascara on my natural lashes, just to blend it in with the falsies. Alright, so lashes are done. Now we're gonna move on to brows. So I'm still using eyebrow pencils, okay? I use eyebrow pencils. I don't do that whole gel stuff because I just feel like it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going in with this Saint Luxe brow gel. And this is just gonna help me keep my brows in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my eyebrows in the direction that I want them to stay in. I'm kind of just keeping this upper corner of my brows right here. I'm allowing it to stick out because I'm gonna use that to create my arch, because I don't have an arch, as you guys can see. I don't have much eyebrows. My mother doesn't have a lot of eyebrows, and my grandmother didn't have any. So we don't have a lot of eyebrows. We just gotta use what we got, okay? So I'm just gonna allow this to dry, and then I'm gonna come in and show you guys how I put my brows on. All I'm gonna do is just add pencil where I need pencil. When you go in too much, putting pencil where you don't need it, that's where you start getting that harsh, like just unnatural look that I personally don't like. So underneath here, I'm just gonna add a line that's gonna start to kind of create the shape. So underneath here, I don't really have a line, and there's not really much brow here. So I'm just gonna go up lightly, following the direction of my eyebrows. And then on top here, I have to kind of like add another line so that there's actually, like, how do I explain that? A closing. Hold on, I just need to shave this. These right here are a little bit too long. So I'm gonna go in like that. And I'm just gonna color this in a little bit, but you guys are gonna see I'm gonna blend it out after, and it'll make a lot more sense. And then right here where I have no arch, see how I let that stick out? I don't know if you guys could see that, but I'm just gonna use that to create the shape of my arch. Once again, I'm gonna be using the same pencil, okay? Nobody judge me. I'm gonna be using the same pencil on my lips. This is my face. They do the same job. This is $2 from the beauty supply. And look, 2 birds, 1 stone, okay? So this is how you get them brat's lips, okay? You're just gonna, so my Cupid's bow is kind of like an M. I'm gonna connect that M and make it round instead of having it sharp. So and that's how you get that Bratz doll look. Go in with this lipstick. It's from e.l.f. I can't even see what the color is anymore, but this is what it looks like. It's like this, and I'm just gonna go in the middle and apply that in the middle. And then lastly, most importantly, let me go get, wait, do I have it here? Oh, it's right here. This is Glosstopia by Hard Candy. You guys see that? And I'm just gonna go ahead. It's almost done, but this is literally my favorite lip gloss. Look, it's never enough, okay? It is never enough. And this is my black girl magic. I'm just gonna go in with this Tresemme Thermal Creations flat iron spray. I know I'm not flat ironing, but it smells really good and it makes the hair just much softer and shinier. So I'm just gonna go ahead. It's a very light spray, so although it looks like I'm applying a lot, trust me, it really isn't that much. And I'm just gonna finger detangle with my hands. It's not yet dry, so you guys can't really see what it's really gonna look like once it's dry, but you guys can kind of see the body. I'm in love! So out of all the different headbands they sent, I decided to use this pearl one right here because I don't know, I think it just matches the shirt I'm wearing today, and it also just gives me princess vibes. And we of course have to lay the edges, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my edges. Let's take this off and then we'll put it back on after. Okay, so edges, literally the most important thing, the most important part here. So for my edges, I just like to take a rat tail comb and I just kind of use it to just brush the front of my hair, and whatever naturally comes out, I consider my baby hair. So I'm just gonna be using the same Eco Styler. I'm just gonna put a little dollop of that on my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it on my edges. Alright guys, so this is what the hair is looking like. I really love it. I really love this headband. To be honest, this is not really my style, but it is very, very cute with the wig. And once again, it's giving me princess vibes. Sorry if I keep looking at myself on the side there. But this is the hair pretty much 80% dry. This is what it's looking like. There's not too much product in it, so it's a lot bigger, which I like because I feel like it gives it more of a natural, like afro type of look. This is the length of the hair. It reaches me about mid-back or so, as you guys can see. And I think the length of this hair is about 22 inches, but I will leave everything down below if you guys are interested in purchasing this. So thank you so much to ULA Hair for sponsoring today's video and for sending me this beautiful, beautiful wig. I'm literally obsessed. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up down below, as well as a comment. Do not forget to share this video, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells if you haven't already, and if you would like to see more content like this from me in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in my next one. Bye.